I don't know, a lot of kids at school seem to be engaged in sexual activity, but a lot of times I don't ask.
But people don't see sex as love anymore.
Yeah.
It's not love, it's an activity.
There are like these wristbands that you get for doing different things at school, like openly and stuff like that, and it's just like, it's turned into a game basically.
I think one of the hardest things is like not having encouragement at school.
When there's not a certain truth that everybody operates by, then there's no real way to have balance.
Like, I have friends at work who are having sex and they talk about it openly and they think I'm a weirdo for not having sex like until I'm married. Like, I told them I've decided to wait for my husband, and like they think it's impossible.
I think people are afraid of that whole realm of thinking of, oh, marriage, whatever it is. And they don't want to deal with that, so they want the physical side. So they experiment and they do whatever they want without getting the whole picture of what a healthy marriage is really like. Because they only hear the bad things and they only focus on the bad things.
Like, if they got into what it looks like real life to be married, I think it would make people take a step back and be like, okay, there's more than just sex out there. There's this other thing called marriage that I totally forgot about because it's not even in my brain.
My friends are starting to get married and they've waited. And, you know,
cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, watching them go to the altar and getting married and, like, having their first kiss.
Yeah, like that's the experience that I want. I feel like another reason like teens, you know, actually get out there and start doing this stuff is because like you get that mindset of like, okay, I'm the only one not doing this.
Oh, well, you don't have sex before, you're just weird.
I find it kind of ironic that it's a huge trend to be like unconformist and like stand out, but at the same time everyone's doing it and peer pressure still just like swallows people up.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about it and I was like, why do I make this decision? Why do I choose not to have sex before marriage? Why, like, what is the purpose of this? And I think the biggest thing I was like thinking about is it's not about how society views it. It's not about how it's relative. It's about that I was created to have sex inside of marriage. That's how I was created to be. It's not about how it's viewed. It's about the purpose.
Exactly.
And I was just like, sometimes you can't explain that.
And it's a beautiful thing in the right context. It's just that when it gets outside, it gets twisted, and that's when you get people that are confused, like, so do you think sex is bad? No, absolutely not. It's a beautiful thing, but God created it for when you're married, you know, and that's just the bottom line. And if people will wait for that, the rewards are huge.
Schools need to take less of a focus off of safe sex and safe marriage. What is a healthy relationship?
Well, I think we should have sex education, but like not the safe side about it, but the prevention, like the waiting for it, like be the one and that kind of stuff. Because like right there, when the teacher tells you stuff like that, they're like, there's a mindset of like, oh my goodness, I could, sex, cool. But if our adults and stuff like that are around us are teaching us about like waiting and, you know, saving that experience for someone you truly love when you're married and stuff like that, like I think that would completely change the whole school system. And
people have minds if we just allow them to use it and see these are the consequences, instead of saying, oh, well, you're just gonna do it because you're a teenager or you're a young person.
And you wait and you hope and you look and you search and you pray and you keep yourself and you guard yourself, and it's hope. It's just looking forward to that and getting excited and dealing with the heart issue.